Hello my friends and welcome back to Innisphere Wars. I have so much more content from the Draconis Combine. I can't even begin to describe it to you. So, not to be outdone by the Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine have provided me with a load of fights. So we're going to watch them. And it's going to be awesome. So this is the first of three fights for the Draconis Combine. I'm going to just pronounce that wrong every time for a laugh. And it is going to be Fallonar against ObLoM. So let's go. So the ObLoM's representing the Federated Suns. So the Draconis Combine and the Fed Suns are having a scrap, as it were. Who will come out on top? Well, I can't wait to find out.
Command interface initiated.
All the videos have been provided by the Draconis Combine, so they will all be from their perspective, win or lose.
I hear ya.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, so we have a light lance here, really.
Standing by.
A trebuchet, 2 javelins, and a raven of all things.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Javelins are brutal, short-range murdering machines,
On it.
but they don't have a lot of armor. You've already won on that huge hill. Not necessarily. It's an interesting lance, this, because you have you have 3 light mechs, 2 of which are very much geared for brawling. And then you have a long-range bombardment machine in the trebuchet. I can see that this video is a little bit jerky. Stop moving your camera, man. You're making your GPU cry.
Waiting for orders.
Okay.
Taking the high road.
Waiting on. Yep.
Let's see.
Engaging jump jet.
So, if I'm ObLoM,
Affirmative.
I
You
might
betcha.
want to go the long way around here. This hill is really long and stretches for like most of the map, so you can actually ascend it without tipping off the enemy, depending on where you position. You know, that said, the hill, it's not necessarily of benefit to have the hill here, because you know, if ObLoM was to sit on the hill on the opposite side of the ravine, and he has a lot more long-range options, then he might get work done. But the thing is, of course, you've got the Raven to worry about. That's really going to mess up the math. Well, it'll be interesting to see how players handle the Raven. That will certainly be interesting to watch. Because I personally think the Raven is probably one of the most overpowered things in the game.
What can I do for you? Yeah. Good to go.
Okay, Raven on the move.
Coordinates received.
Gonna just sit on the hill and fire down?
Copy that.
No sweat.
Moving to position.
Makes you wonder where ObLoM's gone. If he could isolate those two javelins and pick them off at long range, then he might have a good chance, but I don't actually know what equipment ObLoM has. He also seems to be quite content to sit where he is. I forget that all these matches are played over the internet, and so they may be a bit laggy and a bit glitchy, and not everyone's got, you know, the computer necessary to stream these games in high definition with no lagginess, but you know, we do what we can. I hope we get both players here not wanting to engage. This map actually really makes it quite difficult to find an alternate angle of attack with this frozen river down the center.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Doesn't necessarily mean that you can't do what Fallonar is doing right now,
Waiting for orders.
which is to jump into this frozen lake and actually just lurk down there.
Moving to position. Moving out.
The thing is, you vaguely know where the enemy is because there's a marker. So, it's not like you can hide your location. I'm wondering if, and at the moment HBS have not got any multiplayer development team, which is unfortunate. But maybe they should add a King of the Hill type thing, where there's an objective to take, and if you hold it for a certain amount of turns you win, to force engagement. So it's an interesting little split lance here with the missile lobbing trebuchet sat on the hill with the Raven supporting it. And then these two javelins, I guess, are meant to be a flanking element. By the way, if your game is a bit jerky and laggy, because your system's not fantastic or whatever, if you just zoom in a little bit, it hugely improves your frame rate. Just don't zoom all the way out. I know it doesn't give you as much perspective, but it helps with the frame rate a lot. That's advice from me back when I had an awful graphics card. Well, not an awful graphics card, but it wasn't top of the line or anything. Alright, so there's not really much for me to say right now because we were waiting for these two boys to trip into each other. Well, he's going to have to make his decision soon because his turn time is about to run out.
Good to go.
Waiting on you, Commander. I leap.
What do you need?
I leap. I soar.
Bandits.
Ah, okay. Found one. Interesting position here.
What can I do for you? Up high. Waiting for orders. On my way.
So, I guess the goal here is to lure him into a position where he can just bomb him.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Interesting. Can the LRMs reach from that distance? If they can, he can just use his javelins to jump scout and then just fire rockets. Chisel ObLoM out of his corner. Redacted, redacted. You okay there? So, we only see one of his units though, so the other ones could be anywhere. Alright, something in the 50-ton bracket.
Aye, aye. Yep.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to move now.
Here we go. Got a lock.
Alright, well he knows the Centurion's moved, so he does have the opportunity to bombard it with missiles now. If the missiles are in range. We end up with a long, protracted battle here where ObLoM gets missile launched into the dirt. Duskhearth, by the way, is Fallonar. In case you were wondering, he's got one nickname in Discord and another one here. Okay, that's a locust.
Awaiting orders.
The Raven could... does he have reach? I'm wondering if the Raven could bubble the Javelin, but then again it's been sensor locked, so I guess that's not actually possible.
Got it.
The Raven decided to brace rather than sensor locking. That surprises me. If it were me, I would reserve down to the assault phase and then missile bombard the Centurion. As long as he's in range. Okay, a 40-ton mech.
I've been sensor locked. Commander?
Oh my god, it's a chicken. No, it's a turkey. Is it a turkey? Oh man.
Time to fly!
That's a horrible mech. I thought you could fit a BJ. He means blackjack, by the way. Alright, that's a bad shot.
Got a lock.
So he's got one laser javelin and one SRM javelin. The laser javelin is a little bit harder to kill, if I remember correctly. But it doesn't have the vicious power of the SRM one. I'm not sure I like ObLoM's chances here, but we'll see. Oh, that hurt! Wow, that was two fantastic hits.
My armor's melting off. Awaiting orders.
Now, what was it that fired two
Order
large
confirmed.
lasers? Yeah, just go for the Centurion.
Acknowledged. Multiple targets.
Personally. Okay. Well, the first First blood has been drawn on both sides, and I think ObLoM got the better part of the deal there. The 2 large laser hits on the javelin has opened up its armor. Still, plenty of time to go. And if ObLoM really does have a turkey, then he might as well be using 3 mechs. Come on, boys. Ah, oh, dude, man, you have to zoom in a little bit more. Be smooth. Oh, well. Computers are expensive. I know.
What can I do for you?
If it wasn't for the wife buying me a new graphics card for my birthday, I would still be looking at games like this on my channel. As in, my own games. Alright, that's a good little LOS blocked position, I think.
I've got a sensor lock.
I think he's going to attempt to LRM the Locust, or maybe jump in and try and missile it. Actually, it's the laser javelin that's available. There might not be much harm in actually jumping the laser javelin in and trying to chisel that Locust away. Yeah, that's a good LOS block. I think you chose wisely there. Oh my god, it is a turkey.
I've been sensor locked.
Sensor lock is about the only thing it's
Standing
useful
by.
for.
Uh-huh.
So I guess the Raven is going to exist to simply sit up here
Sensors locked on.
and protect the trebuchet. I don't really see the point in attacking the turkey. It's just the worst. It's a Locust, but it's easier to hit. Still, it does have sensor lock, so I suppose removing it would be helpful. This is such a messy fight. I can't actually really state hand on heart I like either player's position right now. It really depends on how long these javelins live for. Because if the Centurion and his buddy, who I think might be an Enforcer, or Laser Blackjack, potentially one of the new Laser Blackjack, gets a lock on the Javelin, then it might find itself vapor very quickly.
Aye, aye.
Alright, well
I hear ya.
the bucket has got shots. Ah, see, this is the move I said before, that there might not be any harm in running up there and having a go at this Locust. I would jump though. You want to get in optimal
Commander.
range and also prevent return fire as much as possible. I think it's a good strategy here to actually bombard the Locust and further strip its evasion,
What can I do for you?
and then follow up with the Javelin.
Here we go.
Well, he's going the other way around. He's going to go lasers first.
This should be good.
Oh, nice hits! Oh my god, how lucky!
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Wow, that was lucky. To get all those shots in the rear CT. Ah, I feel unfortunate for ObLoM. Redacted. 'Cause, 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 'c But part of that was a positioning issue. You can't have your back to the enemy. Even if he hadn't cored it out, he did have a back shot there. And it only takes a couple of medium laser hits to rip the sides off. Oh, that's unlucky.
Yes, Commander.
There's a lot of torque going on in this fight. With the sensor lock locust gone, I like Fallonar's chances a lot more now. The turkey just can't dodge. Such a garbage mech. All the evasion of a slow medium, and all the firepower of a fast light.
I hear ya.
Now, Fallonar needs to move that javelin before the next phase, in my opinion. This one. Because
Waiting on you, Commander.
ObLoM's quite clearly got a shot on it. Yeah, I think it's a mistake to leave it there. Jenner does not have jump jets as standard, does it? I don't think the Jenner has them by stock. It's got a lot of firepower by stock. It's got like 4 lasers and an SRM-6, I believe. And a big engine, but I don't think it comes with jump jets as well. It hasn't got the tonnage. I feel like ObLoM's got a chance here to shoot that javelin, and if he gets the leg, he'll push it back a phase, and then he can follow up with the Centurion. The leg was already seriously hurt, although I can't remember now if Fallonar here has positioned the javelin so that the damaged leg is hidden, or whether it's actually exposed. You'd only get one attempt though, because the javelin could then be moved.
Commander?
Alright, he's just decided to back away. The main issue now is this trebuchet is going to be out of range. Missiles do not have infinite reach. Also, the trebuchet does not actually have a lot of missiles. I think it has 2 cans. Alright, Jenna's got 5 jump jets apparently. It generates less heart!
Aye, aye. Aye, aye.
Well, you need heart in this game.
Awaiting orders. Waiting for the right move. Holding for the right opportunity.
I think that the javelin is a better Jenner. I think the javelin is a slightly better Jenner. The missile one, definitely. Just rolling along with the conversation here. ObLoM's obviously feeling under pressure here. So the Combine is deciding to just pester him on the comms while he's trying to think.
Standing by.
Hmm.
Standing by.
Interesting that he wouldn't do anything there. Oh man, that's a really funny position to be in. Yeah, he's got to do his best to hide his damaged side here.
Got a lock.
We have a lock on the turkey. ObLoM may think that he is getting a defensive position here, but he's actually slowly being squeezed. If it were me, I'd be tempted to just sprint the javelin in. This this quad laser javelin here is to sprint onto the ice and cool down. You get like 5 or 6 evasion tokens. You're actually incredibly hard to hit, even from a high ground position. I wonder if that 45 tonner is the new laser blackjack. It is.
Yes, Commander.
Use of the jump jets will increase the heat, though, quite a lot. Alright, he's going to jump rather than sprint. But that's exactly the move I was thinking of.
I leap! I soar!
Not sure why he's showing his side here rather than the front. The mech has no damage.
Aye, aye.
So you probably want to spread the
On
damage.
my way. Engaging target.
This is gonna hurt. Oof. It may be garbage mech, but
I'm here.
it's a free kill, I guess. You know, he could really push the issue here.
Good to go.
He has a phase advantage. All of ObLoM's units are lights.
Got a lock.
Was it really necessary
you,
to
Commander.
sensor lock that mech again?
Aye, aye.
Ah, jump in there and break
What
his
can I do for
face. Then again, I suppose conservative play is good.
Taking the high road.
He's once again showing his side rather than front with an undamaged mech. Just wonder what the logic is behind that. Okay, some good damage. Oh, I do that all the time. Accidentally press the escape key.
Standing by.
Okay, this one he's got to be careful with, obviously.
Okay.
Missiles
I'm on
away.
it. Got past the armor.
Alright, so now the turkey is going to be pushed into the heavy phase. Which means that it can be finished by the trebuchet. Really clean destruction of ObLoM's scout element here. Cold shot on the CT should be the end of that. And that's both of his sensor lock pilots, I believe. It makes me wonder if this match is going to be a squash, a one-sided walkover. And it's funny because Fallonar here actually has the lighter lance. Ooh, that was a good hit. That is the javelin
That was a heavy hit, Commander.
with the heavier armor.
Yes, Commander.
The missile one has got less armor.
Moving out.
I presume that he's going to finish the deal here and put an end to the cicada. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Wait, you're going to fire just one? Really? I don't know. One missile bank is 60 damage. I don't think it's a guaranteed kill with just 60 damage.
We'll go.
Good man. Apparently, it's not a it's not a guaranteed kill, even with 120 damage. Oh, that's funny. There goes 30 missiles. The trebuchet is actually down to half missiles. It doesn't get many missiles. It potentially is a weak unit. Because, you know, once those missiles run out, then it's only got 3 medium lasers. It's not super great. Cicada is like, run away! Slowly. Showing the rear armor because it has no front armor.
I've been sensor locked.
Run away, the little turkey that could. This isn't necessarily going to be a one-sided match, I don't think, because thinking about it logically, the Raven is not in the fight. The trebuchet has used 50% of its missiles, and both mediums for ObLoM are in perfect condition. The Blackjack has got great sustain. Nice.
I'm here.
Waiting for orders.
He does not have a shot on that cicada. You'll get one next turn. The Blackjack's armor is pretty poor, so I guess if I were Fallonar right now, I would want to get into a position where I can jump in and engage the Blackjack.
Got a lock.
I thought for a second there he was going to lock the cicada. But as eager as you are for a kill, it's not a threat, really. The sensor lock is annoying, but I'm not sure I would waste another 30 missiles on it. I think the key part of this fight is going to be that javelin with the 12 SRM, because it's got a lot of damage potential. But if it gets eliminated quickly, the trebuchet runs out of missiles, then this fight suddenly becomes a lot more even again.
Standing by.
Okay, interesting sensor lock there.
Aye, aye.
What can I do for you?
I'm not sure what that accomplishes because he does not have any LRM support. I'm guessing he wants to get a lock on the Blackjack, but it's quite far away. If If there is a mech you want to start stripping the armor off, it's this blackjack here. Even with a 40% damage reduction, I might be tempted to bombard it with missiles and try and break the arms. Okay. Cicada is limping away.
They've got a lock on me.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, the lag. Okay. Is he going for it? This is risky because this is the javelin that represents the highest DPS. Oh, I think he's facing the wrong way as well. He jumped it in for a sensor lock. This blackjack will not have a shot on the javelin with one evasive token. That is for certain. From the high ground position, I'm not sure what his chance to hit is, but it can't be that high. Oh, but he hit anyway. Damn.
Losing lots of armor. Commander?
Now that javelin is potentially going to have its legs destroyed on either side. The 12 SRM package there. It's a lot of firepower for Fallonar. Even though he's in a great position, I don't feel like he can actually afford to lose that javelin straight away.
Roger that.
It's too far away. He's got breaching shot, so if he's going to aim for these sheltered targets, he might as well use one launcher. Makes sense. That's a good hit. Hey now. I love the banter. That's what you get for being a camper. Hey now, I'm doing the attacking.
Standing by.
Salt. Yes, salt. Saltiness. He needs to move that javelin. Seriously. So I can play it right and not be boring.
I'm here.
I love it.
I hear ya.
Aye aye.
This is our two most chatty players yet.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I would have been tempted to just... None of them have got any evasion tokens. So I would have been tempted to just sprint forward and provide the
Good to go.
the ECM aura to the javelin. Are you going in? He's not going in.
Roger.
You might as well put your front towards the enemy now.
Sensors locked on.
If he wants to kill the cicada, he can jump his javelin in and get it. but he would be taking a risk. So, I'm not sure whether that would be a good move or not. I'm convinced that the cicada is not a huge threat. But we'll see. Jump jets here are allowing Fallonar to completely dictate the positioning of this fight. But those javelins are pretty hurt and they could die. And if it's a Centurion and a laser blackjack against a trebuchet whose ammunition is nearly exhausted and a Raven, that becomes a much closer fight. Although that said, if you end up with one mech versus a Raven, you can't win. Because you can never get rid of the the cloak token with one mech. Something to consider. Alright, he's not sure what to do, but he's got 15 seconds to make up his mind. What happens if you run out of turn time? Do you get braced or what?
Aye, aye.
Commander?
Is he going to put an end to the cicada here? The cicada's doing a great job in soaking up missiles. It's going to leave him with 90 missiles if he takes this. He might use both. No, one. It's still alive!
That's gonna hurt.
I love it! 90 missiles and he still didn't get it. That must be annoying. You might be in punch range there. I don't know how I feel about that.
Commander?
It's up to you though. I don't like the idea of jumping in right now because he's about to get his turn with 3 units. And if he punches you and then follows up with the blackjack, you may just die. Okay, so decisions. ObLoM still hasn't got any good shots from here though. Run, cicada, run! Run! It's got so few HPs. I can't believe it's still alive. The better mech, the Locust, went down instantly like a sack of spuds. I don't know if this Centurion actually has a shot. If it can move to the edge of the hill here and shoot down. He can't shoot the Raven because the Raven's cloaked.
I've been sensor locked.
Oh!
Waiting
Scratch
for
that. He's going for it. And this might be a better move now to protect the Raven. Because the Raven is exposed.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Miss! Oh, it all missed! It's still alive! Oh my god, the zombie cicada lives on. Oh man, that must feel bad. Especially after getting the flea so easily. The Locust, sorry. That Raven's completely exposed. I would go for it now. With both the Centurion and the Blackjack. Or go for the Javelin, but be decisive. The Javelin will be a harder kill. There is an opportunity here for him to dump 2 alphas into that Raven and possibly kill it. Who knows? If he's going to go for the Javelin, he needs to punch it. By punching it, he'll likely strip all the evasion. Then the Blackjack can follow up. What's it to be? I can't believe how much that thing has tanked. That's hilarious. Come on, buddy, 15 seconds to decide. You need to make a decision. You go for the exposed Raven, or will you go for the Javelin? If the Javelin's in melee range, I certainly wouldn't just open up on it with weapons. Okay, he's reserved. Or the turn limit has forced him to reserve. Well, now he's in the assault phase, so he's going to have to do something. It's up to him. If the Javelin's in range of a melee, I would be tempted to melee it and then try and kill it. If it's not, I'd be tempted to try and find an angle on the Raven, which should be able to obtain with both mechs from the high ground. The Centurion just moves up the hill and shoots down on the Raven, followed by the Blackjack. Ooh, jump jet usage. Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but he landed 2 shots, so fair enough.
This is getting serious.
Not sure how I feel about that. I would have gone for this guy if I could punch him, or DFA his ass. Except I don't think the Centurion has jump jets, so... Okay. Well, he's really indecision. You can just tell he's taken so much time to think about what he wants to do. Oh, nice hit.
Oh, I took some shrapnel. I'm losing weapons, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Still,
Good to go.
it doesn't feel like a great move.
I'm here.
If he could have
hear
punched it, he could have destabilized it. Still, I mean, he landed the hits with the Blackjack despite it being a tricky
Moving
shot.
out.
You can probably get a light or 2 if you outplay. Wow, that's shit talk in my opinion. Alright, he's active probed the pair of them.
Good to go.
So they'll both take a PPC debuff.
Standing by.
Still have a very solid chance. It's got to try and get these javelins.
Copy that.
Not even worry about the trebuchet. Once it's out of missiles, it's out of the game pretty much. At least for a while.
Acknowledged.
Ah! I'm still alive!
Scored a critical hit.
Commander?
I love it! That's what you get for being cheeky. Oh my god, I've never seen a cicada take so many volleys. He's thinking to himself, surely this time.
Time to fly.
I'm not sure I would position that side like that. I don't know. The other two lasers are in the other side of the torso, you see, so...
Got it.
Alright, he finally killed it.
Gotcha. Getting pretty hot in here, Commander.
Damn, that was bad times. These javelins are running hot now. Well, one of them is anyway. The other one's got hardly any health. I don't know. I still think it's all to play for.
They got a lock on me.
I'm not sure if it's worth
Yes, Commander.
trying to sensor lock when you've only got 2 units.
On the move.
He wants to stretch out what few missiles he's got left. He's going to have to
Firing on target.
fire them in batches of 15. Okay, it was a good hit. That blackjack's going to need rotating. Of course, he's been active probed, so he's got a 2-hit penalty as well. Alright. Oh, what? 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 Yeah,
Waiting for
exactly. What?
Waiting for orders.
I can't believe I just saw that. Oh man, what are the odds of that?
I've got a sensor lock.
This suddenly got a lot more interesting. Oh man, that should not have happened.
Standing by.
And that was the javelin with the, with 12 SRMs. That was the main firepower. The trebuchet is down to 75 missiles, so that's not going to last forever. Oh, nice hit. Oh, another 2. Ooh, that javelin's in serious trouble.
Aye,
Commander?
aye. Commander?
And the Centurion does have an LRM 10, so he might be able to just finish it with a bit of LRM harassment.
Coordinates received.
Man. I have never seen the 2 money shot medium lasers take someone's head clean off.
I've got a sensor lock.
That's amazing. Now you just got to remember, this blackjack has got great sustain, and if the trebuchet runs out of missiles, in theory the blackjack could large laser jump away, large laser jump away. Falonar's mechs. Only 12 HP on that javelin. If that dies, this battle gets just totally turned on its head more than it already has been. Man, that was cool. Oh, 4 HP.
I'm getting all shot up.
God damn.
Yes, Commander.
– 75 missiles left. 2.5 volleys, full volleys, remaining. ObLoM would be wise to completely ignore the trebuchet.
On the move.
I don't know if he knows how badly the ammo situation is. How badly that ammo situation is going for the trebuchet. So he might think that he's in a worse position than he really is.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, he's already using these missiles quite conservatively. How many shots left in the treb? Like 3. A few more. The deceit is going on here. I love it when opponents, people are correctly identifying the key points in the battle. What really matters.
Good to go.
If he jumps that javelin away and decides to take it out of the fight, I would ignore it and go for the Raven. Personally.
Got a lock.
Although it's got sensor lock, so it will never be truly out of the fight. The Locust mistake was big, yeah, but you also ripped the Javelin's head clean off. Let's not forget that. The Raven's got quite good firepower. What it doesn't have is quite good armor.
Affirmative.
Alright, he's going to protect his...
Sensors locked on.
protect his javelin with the Raven. I don't know, I think... I wouldn't normally recommend a sensor lock, but I think he can afford to sensor lock the Raven here and then use the second mech to put the hurt on.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. That's not what happened though. I can't remember who's got the sensor lock, whether it's the Blackjack or the Centurion. But I feel like one could have locked and the other could have fired. To be honest, the Centurion could rumble with these three. Okay, so it's the Centurion that's got
Commander?
sensor lock. Yeah, he could have locked the Centurion and fired with the Blackjack. That opportunity is past now. Now the cloaking tokens are on. I would reserve down to the assault phase and at least try and persuade something to move and then lock it. Or at least shoot at it. I don't understand the purpose of that move.
Standing by.
The Blackjack does not... It doesn't have missiles, so... It's
Commander?
the Centurion that's got missiles, so there's no
Waiting
way
for orders.
to follow up against the Javelin. Not easily, anyway. This fight is so much closer now. But he needs to use the Blackjack as a sniper platform and not allow it to take too much damage. I think he just needs to get the Centurion in there, in that bubble. It's got the firepower. It's got quite a lot of armor.
Yes, Commander.
Conversely, I'm not sure it's wise
Commander?
to move the trebuchet in closer.
Aye, aye.
At least not until the missiles have run out.
Moving out.
Well, he's going for it. No, he's not going to use his
We'll go.
missiles. Lasers only. Free shot. I guess it's
Failed
worth
to
a go.
connect.
Good to go. Right, Commander.
Okay. Spooky Raven, go. Precision strike is available for both sides, I presume.
Commander?
Okay. What now? So it's the Centurion with sensor lock. The problem is that whenever he sensor locks, it can be immediately moved. Oh, don't tell me he's got a shot from up there. No. Oh, he does! Oh, he's taken it! Oh, it's a good kill. Didn't think you could hit from there.
Awaiting orders.
That's that high ground advantage as well with accuracy. Now, interestingly, if Fallonar kills
Standing by.
Good
kills
to go.
one mech, he can't lose. If he doesn't lose the Raven. Obstructed shot. Good enough.
Got a lock.
Well, this fight certainly got a lot more interesting, but he, ObLoM needs to get the Centurion in up close and personal now. Oh, nice shot! Damn, that was a good shot.
They're blowing through my armor.
And once again, it's from high ground on low. Accuracy bonuses are really helping. One change in urban warfare was that having a higher position than someone doesn't just offer +1 anymore. It actually offers +1, I think, for every 15 meters. I think one tile represents 10 meters, if I can remember correctly.
Confirmed.
The long story short is that elevation does offer you significant accuracy advantage.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, well that trebuchet is almost out of ammo, actually. The trebuchet is in the heavy phase.
Awaiting orders.
No, it's not. Never mind. I thought you might have used a precision strike.
Standing by.
This is it. This is his last set of missiles, if he uses them all. He's going through the, no? And so you're going to go through the geothermal. It's a better position defensively, but you are giving up height advantage here. Will this penetrate? Oh, it certainly hurt the leg.
Out of LRMs.
Alright, the Blackjack's taking some serious damage now.
Commander?
If he kills the Blackjack, he's won. Because you can't kill a Raven with one mech. Even if you're stood right next to it, it will always have one stealth token. So the Raven can just...
Moving to position.
Can just prevent you from ever taking a shot.
All weapons are go.
Ooh. Lost a heat sink,
Critical hit, Commander.
but hasn't lost any weapons. The knockdown hurts, but did it hurt enough? The Raven is vulnerable right now, actually. If he moves the Centurion into the bubble and just opens fire, if he uses his precision strike, which he undoubtedly has, I haven't seen him use it, he might be able to kill the Raven right now. With bated breath, I'm wondering. He's just got to move the Centurion into the Raven's bubble, which will remove the last cloak token, and then open fire on it. No, it's not what he's going to do. He's not really got a shot with the Blackjack. The Raven technically has more firepower than the Trebuchet right now. It's got 2 medium lasers and an SRM-6. The Treb is down to 3 medium lasers. And he knows it's out of ammo because his opponent said so. Whether he believes him or not, but he is out of ammo. I feel like the right move here would have been to move the Centurion first into the Raven bubble, thus decloaking it. He's going for the Trebuchet, but it's not really a threat anymore. He must know it's out of missiles, because if he clicks it, if he highlights it, he'll see that the LRM-15s are marked in red. So there is actually no hiding the fact that it's out of rounds. Where are you going? Ooh, nice hit though.
Damn it, I'm wounded.
Alright, now the Trebuchet
Waiting
is
for orders.
almost entirely disabled. You want to kill this Raven. Because if he gets your Blackjack, then the Raven can just kill the Centurion at its leisure. The Raven does not have a shot on the Blackjack. That's good.
Sensors locked on.
Why does it sound like a submarine sonar? Man, Fallonar is in trouble now. And it all started with a Javelin getting its head ripped off in an absolute buy a lottery ticket kind of a shot.
Internal structure damage.
One medium laser against the Centurion with full health. This is not going to end well for you. You might as well charge in and try and punch him.
Firing on target.
Yay, good hit. You only need another like 20 of those. Oh, it's back. Oh, he's got a shot. Oh, it's on the trebuchet. Oof.
Good to go.
Oh, I never saw this battle going in this direction, that is for certain. Very well played by ObLoM, considering the position that he was in. That double headshot on the javelin, though. God, that was lucky.
Affirmative.
Oof. Oof. If the Blackjack dies, then Fallonar has won. Because with 2 stealth tokens, a single mech cannot destroy a Raven. Of course, he took a shot there, so he used 1 token to take a shot, and then the second token was removed when the Centurion moved in. Oh man, he's in he knows he's in trouble and he's thinking of something to say and he's got nothing to say. How the mighty have fallen, considering what position this battle was in at the midpoint. Ouch. Oh yeah, that hurt.
This is getting serious. Commander?
He's pinned in such a way that the bubble will still contain the Centurion.
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, a headshot. Considering the Blackjack has fallen over, I don't know how many HP he's got left. This sounds like excuses to me, Fallonar. What a game. I don't think he's going to get the Blackjack, so I think the Centurion is going to eat him for breakfast now. Oh! Missed. If he gets the leg... So here's a possibility. If the Raven gets the leg off the Blackjack, and the Blackjack falls down, I don't know how many HPs he's got, but he's fallen down once, and he's taken a headshot. If he gets the leg and /or the side... Ah. Wrecked.
All units destroyed.
The Raven's just standing there like a zombie. Wow, that was a cool fight. That ended totally differently to how I expected. I thought the Raven, if he could have gotten the leg there, or the side of the Blackjack, just finishing my thought, that would result in 1 or 2 injuries and might be fatal to the Blackjack. The reason why I say that the Raven can't be beaten by a single mech is because it always gets 2 stealth tokens. So, if you're the Raven and you're against 1 mech, you sprint away, which establishes your 2 stealth tokens. And then if the enemy sprints after you, the best that they can do is move into your bubble and take 1 token away from you, which is not enough to shoot you. And then it becomes a matter of reserving so that they're forced to move before you are and they can't strip your 2 tokens. So then you can shoot them and then move next turn. Because you're a light, so you could potentially shoot and then move, not sprint away, but you can move to a position where you can shoot, sorry, and re-establish your 2 tokens. And then it would come down to 1, but depending on how you organize it, basically the enemy could never remove both of your tokens and hit you, because if they sensor lock, they skip their turn. If they move into the bubble, that's just 1 token. So unless you've already fired, they can't get the second one. And you just maneuver, because you're a light, you can maneuver around until you make the enemy go first and strip 1 token, and then you can shoot them and move away next turn, sprint away next turn, and re-establish your 2 tokens. There's no way for a single mech to beat a well-piloted Raven. It just can't be done because of the way the system works. But anyway, that was an interesting fight, and congratulations to the Federated Sons for winning it. I thought that they were doomed, and that Fallonar of the Draconis Combine had this in the bag, but there you go. 2 medium lasers ripped someone's head off and everything changed. So that's Battletech for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.